peaceful, yeah. What I mean by numbing love is something you won't understand. The 046 Streets Claymore with a 2559. Let's go. These men were coming on a West Coast vibe last time. Old school shit. Now we here on something a little different. Fuck that, blood. You see that? Fuck that. BHQ and Triple H. Sammy Heat, shout out Sammy Heat, man.
I'm sorry, mama, I'm a G. Fell in love with the money in the streets. Too many dramas with police. Fighting demons, I guess they'll never leave.
Coming hard down under, straight from the gutter out here, trying to cash that bread and butter. 046 on a move, straight grinding down in the dirt like a brother was mining. Found gold at the top, stay shining. Ain't nobody gonna stop me grinding. Do it for my rents, do it for the soups like a bartender, trying to cash them tips. Back to the show.
I'm trying to figure out this instrumental. This instrumental is like a blend between like the newer modern sound of hip hop and like the structure of drill. Like it seems to have had the hook phasing in and out before the drop, and then on the first 2 bars of the drop it doesn't have the drums, then it kicks in with a heavy 808s, but it doesn't have the drum pattern of a drill track. I don't know, I like it, don't get me wrong, I like it. I'm just trying to figure it out.
046 on a move, straight grinding down in the dirt like a brother was mining. Found gold at the top, stay shining. Ain't nobody gonna stop me grinding. Do it for my rents, do it for the soups like a bartender, trying to cash them tips. Back to the shop with the fish and chips. Now it's better days for me and my team. Gotta stay focused, even at the lowest. Know we're coming up and it's just getting noticed. Coming from the slum, didn't know me then, but you also got older. Streets got colder, breaking through walls like a brother was a boulder. Running these ways, gonna catch these shoulders. Get out the way, get out the way. Putting in work, trying to make that pay. Trying to get me tea, wanna fight Tom Brady on the field, running up them plays. Middle finger to the haters, but they still play this. Coming for the top, make a name as the greatest. Steady being patient, no more favors. Eyes on the guap, trying to stack those papers.
Can I say your brother here has great clarity? Like I'm hearing everything he's saying word for word. He's got a couple slick lines in there, nothing too crazy, but a little something something. I'm respecting it, man.
I'm sorry, mama, I'm a G. Fell in love with the money in the streets. Too many dramas with police. Fighting demons, I guess they'll never leave.
Hook to break it, and
then stay true to the shack. All eyes on me like my name's Tupac. Gotta stay staunch, they need no pack. 046 got a tatted on my back. Never had a lot, always had enough. Real G's, no.
It's interesting because both verses so far have been quite rapid and fast paced for the most part, and then the hook is that slower, more melodic. Like, yeah. Sorry, mama, I'm a G. And then it comes into the verses and it's not quite Eminem Godzilla vibes, but you know, we about.
Time for bluffs, hitting down back street, trapping on trap beats, put it in drive, no need for back seats. Never hit caps, only hit licks. Gear disappears like magic tricks. Only 18 with a flow so deadly. 046, cuz get ready, coming through heavy, always stay steady, moving up quick. These lads don't scare me. Only spit facts, only spit truth. Thought I was done till I stepped in the booth. Made a couple bangers, now it's on to the top. To 559, cuz the shit don't stop. Spitting straight bars, spitting straight facts. Raising the gutter, I was raised in the shack, but that's home. Home with a brave. To 559, I'm a rapper to the grave. Time to take flight, no time for delay. Heading for the top, give a fuck what you say.
These boys are out here rapping.
I'm sorry, mama, I'm a G. Fell in love with the money in the streets. Too many dramas with police. Fighting demons, I guess they'll never leave.
And here he is coming in. And again, that fast-paced action which contrasts with the hook nicely. I mean, if they were to perform this live, I can imagine that during the hook, that's when the crowd sings along. And not that there's going to be people that don't learn, you know what I mean? Of course, there's going to be people that learn the lyrics to the verses here. But for the most part, that's when people are just bopping their heads and whatnot. And then you come and sing along to the hook. Like, I can respect that.
Man's grind, get done with a piece. We run these streets, don't talk about trapping. Ain't athletes, don't run, never gapping. Come from the bum, straight from the shack. Shit goes down, always gotta bounce back. And we took some ills, no fallback. Always offside, never fall back. Ayy, hitting that beat, running through traps. Back to the game, go stripping them packs. Not for the name, just for the peas. Buy a new whip, give the rents them keys. Don't do it to flex, don't do it to tease. Do it for the guap, gotta chase that cheese.
I'm sorry, mama, I'm a G. Fell in love with the money in the streets.
What they did here was very, very sick. You know what I can see happening now? Just predicting by how much time we got left. they're either gonna do this one with like the stripped back version of the chorus and then double it a second time round with everything coming in, or the drums are gonna come back in for the rest of the instrumental. That's what I predict. But I feel like this is sick because the fact that you hear, I'm assuming it's all the members layering their voices over each other, it gives you that feeling of a crowd chanting it back, which has been speaking to what I've been saying this whole time. You can imagine a crowd singing this hook back to you. So yeah, man, this is the time where you scream it at the top of your lungs. Like that, you know, whether they've intended to or not, they are lining this up to sound better as a group. Like me listening to this in my headphones at home, that's one thing. But to be with a group of your boys, or to be at a show and then hear this with everyone chanting it, that's when you're gonna feel the true potential of this song.
I'm sorry, mama, I'm a G. Fell in love with the money and the streets. Too many dramas with police. Fighting demons, I guess they'll never leave.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, mama, I'm a G. Fell in love with the money and the streets. Too many dramas with police. Fighting demons, I guess they'll never leave.
And there we go, and it ends like that. Okay, this is definitely a contrast to what the 046 have previously done, if my memory serves me right. With this one becoming, entering as a lot more energetic than their previous tracks. Coming with that faster pace, coming with that mosh pit feel. Like the other ones you can bop your heads to, but this one they want the crowd jumping to. And I feel like that's a very smart move. They've established what their style is, and now they're bringing you something a little different that I feel still falls in line with their style and what they've been doing, but just adds a little something extra to the catalog. And I keep talking about it, but I feel like that hook is powerful because although it's melodic, it's not difficult to sing along to. It is more of a chant than it is a song. And I know those two things fall hand in hand, and I'm not going to get into music theory here, but at the end of the day, even the most hood man are going to find themselves singing along to this. Now, I don't know what Australia's street culture is like, but here in London, I know that you get certain men that are just too cool for school. Like, they're in the club, they hear one of their favorite songs, but they refuse to sing it because it's singing, But then there's certain songs that they'll chant along with because it doesn't make you feel like you're trying. It's kind of effortless. Again, I don't know what street culture's like, but I can imagine that even the most hood man that are stiff at the back of the club, not wanting to move, are still gonna be able to still go along with this track. Given I don't think they're gonna be spitting in triplets in the verses and shit, but they're gonna be able to hear that hook and at least speak along to it, because it's not crazy difficult to perform and it's relatively easy to learn, and it has that feeling of, I'm about to pull out a big word here and I don't even know if I'm saying it right, camaraderie, is that word? But that feeling of, I'm with my Usos, I'm with my Tokos, I'm with my brothers, like, let's just get hype, like, and so that's why I have a massive respect for this hook. I feel like this hook will do big things, man. And as I said, that kind of, not so much unique, but I definitely can't put my finger fully on the style of this beat because it had the structure of drill but sounded like, as I said before, modern hip-hop with elements of trap, you could argue. I mean, I guess that comes from the 808s, but yeah, man. 046, definitely my favorite song I've heard from them so far. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think down in the comment section below. My new Single Pennies is out right now. Very different to what you've just heard in this reaction, but feel free to give it a check. Yeah, Spotify link is down below. It will be featured on my YouTube page. So yeah, I appreciate any support on that. And yeah, I'll talk to you, man, later.